know I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made, Bostonian flow, I kick it in back bay. Yeah, I got game, God in a fan way. We the city of the champs, every sport we play. Spit wetter than the harbor, yeah, I'm flowing like the Charles. I be speeding on this beat, call it turnpike miles. Yeah, it's Buku signing on, John to the Hancock, and I'm always key, I'm ready to unlock. I be doing big things, don't even have a deal, yeah, I battle through these.
Welcome back, everyone, to the newest edition of Once a Week. I'm Giannouloudis, and I know that last week, the video that we put out there, the message that we put out on our personal guidance system or our emotional guidance system, that impacted a lot of people from the feedback that we got. It changed up a lot of perspective, and it showed us more and more how we can begin to live life at a high level and enjoy life in a whole new way consistently. So if you haven't checked that one out yet, then I want you to after this message. And please subscribe to Once a Week so you don't miss any videos. But for today, I want to take that even deeper and try to shift that perspective once again to show you even more so how to use your mind in such a great way that you can start doing right now in this video. As soon as the video ends, you take it and you run with it. Because as I've said for years, and I teach in my seminars that are popping up more and more, the mind is the universal tool. And it is the greatest tool that we've been given. But the problem is that few people know how to use it as that incredible tool. Because there's a lot that we can get caught up in life. We can give our focus away to lesser things because in the moment, we don't even realize that's happening. Something can cross your path and then you're focused on that the rest of the day. Today changes that. And to start, I want to paint the image in your head. Your mind, it's like a radio tower. It's emitting a frequency, a certain frequency, with every single thought that you have. And as much as we believe that our thoughts are just in our own heads, it's really not the case. And I'll dive deeper into that in a second. But with this radio tower image, with that image in your head, if you picture yourself driving, and you turn the radio on, and you put it to 94.5, your car picks up a frequency that plays exactly the station 94.5. You can't turn to 92.9 and think you'll hear 94.5. Your car picked up the frequency that that radio station of 94.5 is emitting. That's exactly what our minds do. When we are focused and thinking on what we want in life, say the relationship that you want, or the dream house, or the dream job, whatever it means for you. When we are focused on that and directing our thoughts to one of these areas, you are actually sending out a frequency to bring that which you want closer to you and into your life. You know, over the course of time, for that matter, may describe this as manifestation, may describe this as the law of attraction. And I've studied all the areas, and Scripture lines up perfectly with the power that is our mind and the power that we have to do this. It's been written down since time began that we all have significant power to bring into our life what we want or what we don't want. And now, as fun as it is to focus on what we do want to send out a frequency and bring it to us in its own time, because God or life has a way of working all things together for us, we can emit a want for something, but if we got it right now, we won't be able to handle it because we need to grow into who we need to be. But when sending out that message, when we focus on that goal or a dream, we naturally put the work into it to receive it. Just human behavior, it's human nature. The greats, the athletes, the musicians, the actors, the businessmen, the successfuls, they work while honed in with their mind, and we all witness their great result. That's what this all is. It's basic human action, but not too many of us hone the mind in such a way, because as I said before, something could cross our path, and we're focused on that the rest of the day. So all that being said, it's great to hone your mind in on what you want. It's what we should do so it comes to us quicker. But the majority of the time, people don't do that and focus on the other side of things. They focus on the negatives and what they don't want to happen. They focus on the thoughts that pull them down and lock them down, for that matter, to the point of them missing out on the goodness that is life and in life. And then people question why they're always tired and they're feeling low and maybe anxious or they're stressed. There's a whole other side of life that can be experienced in that. And when you can take hold of your mind and the frequency that you are emitting, just like the radio tower, because if we focus on what we don't want to happen, one, it makes us feel low because all of our thoughts are focusing on what we don't want. But two, you are actually still emitting a frequency with your mind, your transmitter, to bring that what you don't want into your life. Because just you thinking it, you are building connection with what you don't want, which brings it closer to you. And just like in past videos, we need to direct our thoughts to the greater aspects of life and what we do want to bring in. Because if we go the other route, we experience it, and like I said, it brings us down. Too many people in the world live in that area, and I'm coming to change that. That's why last week's video had so much power behind it. The people that I'm blessed to work with directly on this exact situation, oh my goodness, the results are absolutely incredible, and they see themselves light up and life becomes great. And I love every single second of it. There's no sense in us living life on a lower level when we won't have to. We have a mind and we have an incredible tool. But as much as we go to school and learn throughout life, very few learn how to use your greatest tool the right way. And it's time to change that and experience life the way we were meant to. Life is filled with abundance and your life is meant to be. Your mind may be focused in the wrong direction to where you just can't see it yet. With our radio transmitter, our mind, we can begin to hone in on what we do want. What will help us see the greater parts of life and light this life up. Your mind is emitting a frequency with every single thought that you have. And when we begin to direct our thoughts to what we want to bring in, we experience the feeling of it being here now. That frequency picks up power and begins to show up in life. And we have eyes that see, as we're meant to. We notice it and it adds momentum to the process. And at that point, life takes on a whole new meaning because you realize how strong you are to change your life in such a great way like that. That's why last week's video, I said it all starts with a thought. And just to add a little bit more fuel to this message, I mentioned earlier, real briefly, that scriptures line up with this exact message. So to give you one of them, one of the many for that matter, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. 1, asking for it, whether in word or thought. 2, sends the message, it sends the thought, the frequency out. 3, believing you received it, believing it is here now. 4, it will be yours, meaning it has come to you now at great speed. That's the world that we live in and are meant to live in. We just need to pick up the tool and use it the right way. It's always been with you. Now it's time to use it. So to close, I want you to think on this. Your mind is emitting a frequency to pick up what you think about. Think about the good things, the finer things, the things that you want in your life, and enjoy the process. At that point, prepare yourself for it. Direct your thoughts away from the negative because we don't need any of that. Think about what you're thinking about and direct it. But I thank you guys for tuning in. Please like this message on YouTube. I want you to hit that thumbs up button. Share this message to someone who you feel needs to hear this right now. Share that power that you just learned from this video. And if you haven't already, please, I thank you for subscribing to Once a Week. More videos are always on the way every single Sunday. The more that number goes up, the more we're helping people. And if you or anyone you know is in need of a coach to help you with this entire process, to reveal to you the power that is your mind, reach out. Go to BillyGLifeCoaching.com. You can set up a free strategy session with me, and we can dive right into it. But guys, rewatch this back if you need to. You are sending something out there. What is it? If it's not what you want, fix the frequency. Until next week, guys.
You know I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm